Hello, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. It's episode number 98, and let me tell you, I have not even started editing the highlights video. Oh dear lord, but I am going to put that up on Christmas Day. So I know it will be a week and a half or so behind, but still, I'm going to save that one for Christmas Day for you, and that will be that. So I've still got a little bit of time to edit it. But yes, we are only a couple of episodes away now from episode number 100. Crazy how fast time is flying. Hope you guys are all doing well. If you could do me a little favor at the start of the episode and smash the thumbs up button, that'd be brilliant. 4,000 likes, can we get it? As we approach Christmas, do you want to give me just a tiny little Christmas present? If so, just boop the thumbs up button. That'd be lovely. Also subscribe as well if you're new. Mega changes to our team yesterday included the removal of, well, like Vinicius Jr. and all the other players that I'd bought, and we picked up Ronaldo because I know that I trust Ronaldo on this game. I'm pretty good with him in last year's FIFA, especially the Team of the Year version. I liked him. So gonna get the regular one, and it got me into the weekend league, all right? So that is good stuff. I'm going to start today's episode off with this. One of two 84 plus goal player. Who are we going to get? That's 85 rated Bonucci. All right, is what it is, right? It could have been 284, so it's slightly better than an absolutely terrible pack. But yeah, in all honesty, not particularly worth it. So what you're going to see here is just a couple of Div Rivals games, because I realised that I was once again just a couple of wins away from the Elite Division, and knowing that I played quite well and I now have definitely the strongest team I've ever had at my disposal, I thought it might be the time to get Elite Division for the rewards that I'm going to open in this episode. As you can see by the title, I am going to make it because I have put Elite rewards or Elite Division rewards in my title, but I'm one win away. I've already got the 7 wins for the week, so essentially, when the new season kicks off next Thursday, I have this one last week in the Elite Division. If I play for it and try and get the 7 wins, and I still need like over 20 games to play in order to get the number 1 level milestone, it's going to take it out of me to get that, I'm not going to lie. Especially with things like icon swaps and that. I wonder if I should just prioritize the icon swaps and just leave the Elite Division for the week, because I know it's going to be stressful and rubbish anyway, but do I just take whatever milestone reward that I get, like the 2nd level one, which I think is still a 100k pack or something, and then not worry myself too much with the Elite Division? Or should I try and get the 7 wins and then maybe even put off some of the icon swaps for another week or so? Because I don't know. We're going to talk icon swaps towards the end of this episode. I'm catching up with the week, as you can tell. For those of you that don't know, I support Ipswich Town. I do. I'm wearing their away shirt right now. And I actually went to an away match yesterday for me, a couple of days ago by the time you're watching this. I went on a 700-mile round trip, 12 hours in the car, all, there and back type thing, so 6 hours each way, to Barrow. And it was FA Cup replay. It was on TV. Why did I go all the way? And we played awfully, and we lost 2-0 against a team that's near the relegation zone, the league below us. So we're out of the cup. That, to me, is about as low as it can hopefully get. Huge travel to a ground far, far away against a tiny team that then smacked us 2-0. Awful. So I had that whole day away from working and stuff, so therefore I missed the first night of icon swaps, but it's all good. They're out for a while, aren't they? So it's not like we can't go ahead and complete them. Here you go. I made it to the Elite Division. I nearly bottled it. I nearly bottled it towards the end there. This guy got back a couple of goals, and I was like, what is happening here? Why do I always flake right at the end? But no, we did make it. And it's good to know that I've already got the 7 wins for this week as well. So the rewards that you're about to see are going to be these, which is awesome. But yeah, anyway, so back to my little story again. I was just out and away for the whole day, so I kind of missed like the Wednesday night content, and this was a little bit before then and a little bit after then, like obviously with my rewards coming up and stuff. But it's quite a jam-packed episode full of good things. Like, you don't always hit level 30 every episode. This is the second time we've actually managed to hit this. Because season 2 is now finished for me. So I put this one out to Twitter, and it was actually quite overwhelmingly option number 3, get Van Ginkel. Now, I'm down for that. That was kind of like the player that I was going to get the whole time. But simply knowing that I own Pele. Have I ever mentioned that? I think so. Just maybe gave me the idea that I should maybe get Lincoln. But in the end, I went with whatever Twitter said. And you guys asked me to get Van Ginkel, so I've gone ahead and unlocked him. Looks like a good player, maybe a little bit slow, but if you just whack a shadow on that, he gets 85 pace. And for a CDM centre mid type player, I don't think you desperately need to be super fast. So I might even try him out at one point. Little soft link to Neres, strong link to Owusu and Macintosh. So that could be a little triangle. Who knows? Anyway, I obviously, because I was, I was in bed on Tuesday night when the Next Generation thing came out. I didn't open the Next Gen pack super fast like some people did, and then they ended up getting a second one. If you got Mbappe, you then got a second pack. How does that make any sense? It is wild how it is dealt with sometimes, I have to say. But hey, let's move into my Division 0 rewards, aka the Elite Division. And since I've got, 600k's worth of players tradable in my club at the moment, I'm not desperate on coins. I chose the one with the 50k pack as well. So I do need to make 27,000 coins from my 50k pack in order to make it worth it. But red player pick. Oh no. To be honest, I genuinely wasn't expecting anything from this because it's literally one of 3 FUT Champions players from the entire time that the Team of the Week and that has been out. Obviously, it wasn't going to be incredible, was it? Like, there's so many low-rated ones that it could be that the high-rated ones are just never ever going to pop up. So here's my 50k pack. Oh dear. At least it's an 85, and if it's not a walkout, at least it's an 85. And there is an inform in there. So, when 85s go up, sometimes they're nearly 10k, and then you got 10k from the inform. So that's 20k. I needed to make like 27, 28. There's an 83 there. Some other players in the pack. I reckon we nearly broke even on what we would have got from option number 2 for our rewards. So it's not the biggest L in the world. Next Generations player. Here is my pink card for playing the game. French. Centre mid. Real Madrid. I already own Camavinga. One's to watch. And he's better than this one. Or the same as this one. I don't know. But I already own Camavinga's special card. So I did not want to pack that. I really wanted Theo Hernandez. Didn't get him though. It's unfortunate. And here is my 100k pack. Can we get our first freeze card? We did. We get our first versus card. And it is, of course, Schultz. One of the worst ones. But actually quite a good card. Like a very good left back, in all honesty. Nice and fast with very good physical. For some reason, it appeared at the back of the pack. I thought, oh, have I already got him? Is he going to be in the duplicates? But no, I hadn't packed one of these versus cards before. So he was, for some reason, just at the end of the pack. Don't ask me why. Has that been happening to you? I watched one of my mates' rewards as well, and it did happen to him too. So it's not just my account being a little bit funky. Apparently he must have some sort of like base card as a common or something. I don't know how it works, but yeah, that's what I got. I got a couple 83s, and I did get shots, so that's pretty good in my opinion. I'll take that from a 100k pack, and I can, if I wanted to, literally play him instead of Alphonso Davies if that works better for us, because he gets that strong link to Sula. He's untradeable, so I do now have a FUT versus Ice card that could get in my starting 11 should I want to do that, and I'll show you right now exactly what I mean. If we just pop down to the old squad. Oh, I played one match in the new Elite Division and I lost it. I was 1-0 up and then it went terribly wrong. So yeah, I've dropped a little bit of skill rating already. But don't worry, give it a week and I'll be back in Div 2 because they will all reset. And then here you go. So that's what the squad could be if we think Schultz is going to be slightly better at defending than Alphonso Davies. But I do love Fonzie, so he's staying in the club for now, that's for sure. But it does give me some more options in the future. Also, some of you guys, we'll talk about that another time. Icon swaps. Let's finish the episode off with icon swaps. All right, I'm going to go through all of the options that are there. Some of you will have obviously looked at these. Some of you will have already worked towards and unlocked some of these. But for 2 tokens, you can get an 81 plus times 25 pack. In my experience, it's good for fodder, but actually I have done it a couple of times where I've not got a walkout, and that is quite painful. But for 3 tokens, you can go for the 82 plus times 25. And then for 5 tokens, you could get the 83 times 25. This is the one which everyone is always buzzing about. So I'm also a little bit buzzing about it. And I think it is in my plans to go ahead and get that pack. But for 6 tokens, you can get Iker Casillas. And what one is it? It's the mid version of Casillas. A strong link to... I forget his name. PK for the rest of the game. Could be an option for us if we wanted to. Mid Rio Ferdinand for 7 tokens is actually a bit of a dub because Rio is always pretty good on this game, let's face it. And then for 8 tokens, which you can acquire throughout this season or whatever, you could get the base or mid icon pack. Not bad because that's the one that's out in the SBC section for another couple of days. Prime Overmars, I'm not interested, especially not for 9 tokens either. That's not going to happen for me. 10 tokens mid icon pack. Well, I'd actually rather risk it with the base or mid icon because there are some base icons that are better than mids. So I'd do the 8 token one there over the 10, and of course you'd have a couple of tokens spare. For 11 tokens, Marcel Desailly, CDM version. But, of course, you could move him back to centre-back in-game, of course. Or I'm sure he'd play all right as a DM. And then Baby Del Piero pops up. So I think I always quite like this card. He's pretty good. And then I look at his stats. 72 balance. How and why? He's like a small Italian man. They're always good on the ball. How has he got 72 balance? I don't get it. For 13 tokens and 89 plus mid-icon pack. That is going to guarantee to get rid of some of the rubbish. But you still know there are some of those Italian defenders that are high rated and you just don't want them. Unless it's Maldini, of course. Base or mid-icon player pick. I was quite excited when I saw this until I saw that it says 1 of 2. So they're only going to put 2 in there. Your chances of getting something good, I guess, are doubled compared to the base or mid-icon pack. But it still potentially could be a huge L. Could be a massive dub, though. Prime Zambrotta is a good shout. If you want to spend 14 tokens on something you can guarantee that will be good, Zambrotta will be good. Guaranteed. He always is. Mid or Prime Icon pack, 16 tokens. It's a lot, but you could potentially get a 98 Pele. You know, it could. Base, mid or Prime Icon player pick. Again, only 1 of 2. And it will cost you essentially all the tokens. And you'd have 1 token spare. And yeah, you couldn't do anything with it. So... in my opinion, I think that one, again, because it's 1 of 2. If it was 1 of 4 or something, maybe it'd be worth it. But not when it's 1 of 2. I think that's just such a risk. But it could pay off. You never know. You could get 2 base icons pop up and you paid 17 tokens for them. And it could be Inzaghi and Littmanen. Oh, no. And then mid Wayne Rooney. I think it's expensive for what he is. I don't know. He's a good card. Obviously, he's going to be a great card. But in my eyes, there are a few smart decisions to be made on the RTG. Obviously, we're not absolutely desperate for someone like Rooney. I've already got Pele on the account and other good attackers like Messi and currently Ronaldo. So, like, I'm not desperate for Wayne Rooney. I would rather go for the fodder packs and then maybe a fun one like a base or mid icon pack. And I think with these, I think they add up to 18. Which means I could get every token and unlock all of those 4 things. 81, 82, 83 times 25, and a base or mid-icon pack. The question is, if I do that, what one do I do first? I typically get the amount of tokens that I need and then be like, ooh, I should just spend those 2 tokens on the 81 times 25. I'm so bad at saving them. So... should I try and grind and try and save them and do the base or mid icon pack in the next like week or so that it's relevant, in the next however long until we get the next set of objectives, base or mid icons might not be that good anymore because it's another how many other months down the line. Who knows? What do you think? Let me know. I'm curious. But yeah, I tend to try and do the fodder packs first. But if I could save them, maybe I'd have them like during Team of the Year. Could be good. Who knows? I think in an ideal world, I should probably be looking at saving those packs for the next stage and then doing the icon pack earlier, right? I think that makes the most sense. But it's not what my... it's like what my head says for me to do, but not what my heart. My heart is telling me just rip the fodder packs because they're so much fun. And it will give you more fodder for another SBC that you really want to do. Whereas I know that I want that all the way through the year. But yeah, anyway, that is icon swaps. So I was going to put a couple of Elite Division Rivals games in here, but I literally, as I knew I had like 5 minutes left of content, I was so tired. I got in at 4 a.m. when we drove home all in the same day for the other night, and I found myself having a 2-hour nap during the day, so that time went. So that's why we've just gone for a discussion through icon swaps. I think some of you will probably enjoy that more than the gameplay anyway. And then we'll crack on with whatever it may be. Tomorrow, probably Weekend League. It's come back round to that time. And I am in the Weekend League, so we should probably get stuck in. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching today. Do me a huge favour and smash the thumbs up button. 4,000 likes is what I'd absolutely love to see. Come on, give me that little early Christmas present. And of course, subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. Cheers. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Both of those links can be found down below. And all I can say is I hope these football matches carry on happening. So many matches getting postponed left, right and centre. I just fear that we're going to enter that time again where the football is going to stop. And I think a lot of us really need the football to just carry on. So I hope it doesn't stop. But of course, whatever's best for safety, I guess we go with. Have a great one, everyone. Take it easy, stay safe and healthy. And I'll catch you tomorrow for another episode. Peace.